Like, he gets it solid, but you have to, like, contort him. I mean, I haven't really done that much with it because it's not pretty. He gets better, because when I was riding him more, he gets better at it, and it gets prettier, but they're just taught.
And I know y'all, if you're in the hunters and stuff, that's real important.
Yeah, it's not as important in
eventing. You got to be way up there in the dressage levels for
Yeah.
that.
Well, I mean, I think about it in the stadium courses.
Yeah.
But I know, I've seen.
It's still not a deal breaker.
And it's not because I never realized that stadium courses weren't like really timed. I thought that it was like if you got a faster time than someone else that you could go over them as far as dressage scores, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's not. You just have to go plain, which is cool. But as a jumper, it's very important. Like if she ever did any jumper classes.
Oh yeah, then you're fine.
Yeah, and either being on the wrong lead or having to come back down will kill you.
Yeah. Morgan have a long way to go before she would get.
Yeah.
Gotta be real solid. Or you can just run around like some of the kids do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm not gonna say that I didn't look scary when I was doing it when I was younger, but I had control of the horse.
I watched a long YouTube clip of, I think it was this year's Young Rider, was it Pony Club or Young Rider or something? It was at the horse park, and it was the camera was just at the, it had to have been eventing, so it had to be Pony Club probably, or Young Rider, I don't know, but US eventing, whatever. But the camera just sat there at the water complex, and you're amazing some of these kids made it through alive.
So that's something that I do admire about Pony Club. I don't know much about it, but they seem to really make kids learn how to ride.
Oh yeah.
Versus a lot of trainers.
Up.
Gotta really make sure it's flexed to the inside.
And the other thing about Pony Club for kids, I'm a big proponent, probably you can tell, is they also teach them horse management. That you know, I mean, you have to pass tests. You have to have the book knowledge.
You know,
That helps me.
much more of the European model.
My parents got involved with Morgan horses, and I left Pony Club and then started showing saddle seat. And that sort of goes hand in hand. Morgan's kind of go hand in hand with saddlewood. And my thing was equitation, and so you would be amazed at those little saddle seat girls that look so pretty, and they couldn't even put a halter on or tack their horse up if their life depended on it. And the trainer just brings the horse out, sets them up there, and leads them to the ring, and then the horse is sewed push button. And I had a trainer tell me one time that I was a trainer's rider. I knew how to handle.
And Ben is nice because he's one of those, like, if you ride him correctly, and I say this about my other guy that I've leased out, like, if you ride him the way that George Morris would tell you to ride a horse, you're going to be nailing it because he doesn't have any, like, weird buttons. You just have to ask him to flex, and you use your legs, and you use your reins when appropriate. And he does what you ask him to do. And I told her last week he'd make an awesome equitation horse in his finish. He's got the minimal white, and his gaits are pretty darn comfy. Which will help in dressage.
Oh, I know, because my bay horse that Morgan rides, he's got a canter that you could, it's rocking horse. But his trot, I'll pay somebody if they can sit it. Because you can't, I can't.
My old
You can get him down to like jog speed and maybe sit it, but at a regular working trot, it's impossible. Morgan's better at it than I am, because I'm old and fat, but still. And then my other horse has got this gorgeous trot. You can sit it all day long, and its canter sucks. So if I could blend the two.
My big tech horse that I used to show, he was a wonderful canter. Like, you could sit it, it could win in the pleasure, it could win in the egg, it could win you in the hunters. It was gorgeous. His trot was so bouncy, and he never really used his back that much. And I used to have to train him.
I was waiting to see about today.
She used to get on to me all the time about his sit trot. You have to,
I told her.
shoulders back and heels down, and I'm like, this is not
There's
easy.
some horses you just can't.
Finally, I put her on him one day in a lesson, so I was like, I can't. Like, you need to know what this feels like. And she did it. I mean, she's also 5'8", 5'10", and like this big around, solid muscle. And she gets on him, and she does her like sit trot for all of 5 minutes. It's like, see, you need to be able to do this. Well, she did say it. It's a little harder than I thought it was gonna be. She called me the next day. She was like, my abs are burning so bad. Like, thank you. Now you know how I feel when I'm in the end of a challenge class and they've drilled us for the last 10 minutes. Yeah, I get a little tired.
The blonde sorrel horse that I have, I bought him from some people who told me that he was the equitation horse for their daughter, and he had been through several trainers, and he was three-legged lame when I bought him, but I did contact his previous trainers, and one of them, and I don't know anything about the hunter shirt, okay, I don't know anything. But one of those was Susan Hutchison, and the other one was Woody Ford. Did you know?
Oh yeah, I know.
Woody Ford. Oh my gosh, she couldn't use 4 cuss words in one regular word. But we had a real lively conversation. And she praised him and said, he was a great horse and everything, but the owners wanted more money to sell him than she thought he was worth, and so the owners just took him home, turned him out in the field with some brood mares. He got fat as a pig because they just had these troughs, and they would just go with 50-pound bags of feed. And so he found her, and I bought him after that.
Yeah.
But he was the equitation horse.
My favorite Woody story. I was at a horse show where it was actually the Halloween show, but people would decorate their stalls for Halloween, and a group of girls decided they were going to decorate it for Christmas, since you don't get to do that. There aren't really that many horse shows around then.
Yeah.
So I'm at the barn. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, there to feed, and Woody and her daughter get there, and she's in like the aisle next to us, something like that. And clear as day, I hear her go, "Christmas! Ugh! I hate Christmas!" Like, if that doesn't sum up that lovely lady.
Yeah. Lord.
Keep your inside shoulder up and back. Use work balancing himself.
Morgan likes to canter, 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 canter,
Yeah.
canter, canter, canter some more.
And we'll keep going. I don't know how long that is.
What do you think?
A nice guy to me.
He's got a good heart. And but I wouldn't mind even keeping him, because I'm gonna keep that gray mare for now as a lesson horse, because she costs me nothing. She gets like a handful of grain. She doesn't need shoes. And after a month under saddle, she went to the Newton County show and was going around like a little pleasure horse. Not pleasure horse enough, but
Yeah.
she was a great little hunter pony. It was like, you can't buy those horses because people know how much money they can make you in your lesson barn. So, but I think that he has a lot of potential that would not be utilized if I didn't.
Hey Morgan, turn back around this way, come back around.
taking him? Is he okay out in the field? Go out by himself?
I had more opportunity to do that at the other time I was there because all of our fields were here pasture. But I used to take it all. And I saw him. He's funny about water when he first sees it, especially if it's new water, and he kind of looks at it and is like, I'm not doing that. And then there's not even that much resistance. It's just like, no, 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 no. And then you squeeze him enough and he's like, okay. And he puts one foot in and then he's like, oh my God, this is the coolest stuff ever. And starts like pawing and.
Oh boy.
So I think that when he gets to doing cross country, he's going to have such a blast.
Tracks up pretty straight.
He's very conformationally correct, which is why I bought him. And I think that the ad that y'all saw on Equine has some pictures of him from over the winter when he was filled out. And he's going to be a tank when he finally finishes growing. Because his bone, he came off the track looking like he was walking on toothpicks. But his bone is filled out a lot.
I don't think we've seen enough, have you?
Yeah, I don't want to hurt his foot.
She'll ride till it's too dark.
Yeah,
but
you'll
she
have to
can't.
tell her that's
Right.
probably enough.
That's good.
If that's enough on his foot, I don't want it to hurt his foot.
Yeah. Well, I think this time, Bruce.
He's probably got another like 2 minutes of riding in him, especially on that foot. I'm the exact opposite. I'm like, all right, we're gonna get out. We have this goal to accomplish. We accomplish this goal, and I'm out. But I work with a lot of babies, so if you
Yeah.
ride and ride and ride and ride and ride them, they get mad
Yeah.
and they get tired.
The good thing is, we can get, everything works out, where Robbins is so close, it's almost not quite next door like you, but,
Right.
you know, it's somewhat next door, where it doesn't take for 5 minutes to get there and back.
Where is her farm?
It's on Cook Road, right there in, off 81 on,
East Jersey.
East Jersey.
Oh,
That first
When
road
you
on
come
your
into
left
Jersey
from
South
81.
Circle, when you come into right there at Youth Middle School, or right before Youth Middle School. There's that road on the right that comes in at an angle. That's Cook Road. You turn right, her farm's right down the
did
left.
she buy that from like Shady Oaks or Shady?
That's what it's called, isn't it? Cindy?
No,
No,
What's
it's
it called?
Overland.
Overland Farm, yeah.
I what the name of it was before she bought it. I remember it being there before she had it.
Yeah, she fixed it up a lot.
Yeah. And it used to be dirt road down there.
Yeah.
Cooling down.
They haven't paid very
Is that a
long.
stumble?
I don't know.
5 or 6 years. or
Oh, he's
7
on
years.
it. Lost his shoe, so that was the foot he lost his shoe on.
Oh no, I'm thinking for the road right before.
That's Broadneck's Mill.
At the
Before
four-way.
it. At the four-way stop. You're gonna pass the, go through the four-way stop like you're going on the Crows, and you're gonna burn into 81 there, and then it's on your right.
Well, I'm thinking of Malachi Way. Because I live in Loganville, so I drive on New Jersey Road. Like every day I come out here.
So when you come
Oh.
out 81, you take the left there at Crow's Store
Mhm.
to get on New Jersey.
East Jersey, and then that takes
It's
you
a-
into Jersey, and then you
Right.
go around Jersey and
Yeah,
out
but
to the
way
station.
before, right when you come off 81.
Yeah,
It's
There's
right
that one street that's like a subdivision street. Hers
Yeah.
is the very next
yeah,
street on the
yeah. I
left.
just looked it up. Yeah. Because one of my friends was at a farm out there, but that was.
You pass right by our house. We live on